Hey, Fashion Fam, welcome to your ultimate style destination, the Kiara's channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Manaswini and I hope you all are doing well. Today's video is going to be very interesting because I'm going to talk about some products that the internet made me buy. Now most of these products are viral beauty products. I've got Indian skincare, Korean skincare, some very popular international brands and even supplements that I keep seeing Instagram ads of. I have been trying out these products for a while now, so I'm going to be sharing with you all my experience with them and tell you if they are worth spending money on. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with Indian skincare. The first product in my list is this moisturizer from Dot & Key. It is their Strawberry Dew Do It All moisturizer. Now they claim that it is a multi-purpose product, that it can be used as a moisturizer, as an overnight mask, a makeup remover and also a makeup primer. And I know that sounds very cool when you first listen to it, but then if you think about it, then don't you think that every moisturizer can do all of that? Most of the moisturizers in the market can do all of that. I have seen people hyping this up like crazy just because it removes makeup. Now, back in the day when there were no cleansing oils or cleansing balms, people used moisturizers and cold creams to remove their makeup. For stubborn makeup, people just used oil. I have used coconut oil for years to remove my makeup. Boroline, BOROPLUS, and Pond's cold cream. All these creams have been so popular just because people use them in multiple ways. So I don't think it's a big deal that this can remove makeup. In fact, even today, if you go to a makeup store, even if you go to Nykaa or Sephora, they don't give you a makeup remover. Most of the times, they will give you some lotion on a cotton pad to remove your swatches. And you will also notice that sometimes the swatches of stubborn lipsticks don't even go away. That brings me to how this works for stubborn makeup. I'm gonna add some clips here and show you how long it takes to remove waterproof mascara and all of my makeup from the day. And finally, as an overnight mask or a sleeping mask, this did not do much for me. In fact, every time I put it on my face as a sleeping mask in the night time, when I put a thick layer of it on my face, I woke up to a bunch of whiteheads every single time. So if your skin is whitehead prone or if you have acne prone skin, then I would say skip this. In my opinion, it is a good basic moisturizer for the price that you're paying, but it is not worth the hype. I'm not saying that it's a bad product. It is just too hyped up. Another product from an Indian brand that I've been seeing a lot of people try and love is WishCare's Super Bright Vitamin C Serum. I've seen a lot of videos where people have tracked their progress with this serum and they've posted their results after 2 weeks or 20 days or more. And I also really wanted to do that, but I get lazy, so I ended up using it on and off only. I won't lie. But given that this has been the only vitamin C serum that I have used in a while, Jitna bhi I have used it, I do find it pretty effective. My acne marks are slowly fading away, but my skin overall looks brighter. I do feel that the pigmentation around my mouth has also gotten better, as some lighter lipstick shades don't look as odd as they used to. Like, they don't wash me out as much. I hope it makes sense. So if you are looking for a serum for hyperpigmentation or dark spots, acne marks, then this is a good option even for beginners because it is pretty gentle. It does not sting or irritate your skin and it can be used in the day or night. I spoke about this in a recent video where I shared some of my sensitive skincare favorites. So do check that out for more. This one is affordable, it is effective, and it is also gentle. So in my opinion, it is totally worth the hype. Now moving on to supplements, I'm going to talk about two brands. The first one is Cosmix, and they are popular for their gut friendly supplements. The first product that I ever purchased from them was their protein powder. I got it in a lot of different flavors. I got the coffee variants and the chocolate ones. And the first time that I drank it was with just water. I put an entire packet into the small packet. I think that has 24 grams of protein or 26, I'm not sure. I put that entire packet in a glass of water, mixed it, and drank it, or did not drink it actually because I could not. It tasted so bad. It was chalky and it was just impossible for me to finish that glass of protein. But then, of course, I was not gonna waste all of that money that I put into those protein powders. So I decided to, experiment with recipes. And when I did that, I fell in love with it. On days I don't have the time to cook breakfast or sit and eat it, my go-to is a protein smoothie using their vanilla bean protein powder. It tastes so good. It makes a normal smoothie taste 10 times better. So in case you have tried their protein powders and you did not like them, then you just need to figure out the right way to consume them. Try different recipes, see what works for you, see what you like, and stick to that. I'm gonna share my go-to smoothie recipe here. My favorite flavor is definitely Kerala vanilla bean. I also really like Mahabalish Bear strawberry. It is so good, but I think it's not available anymore because summer's here. Their protein powders are not just protein. They also have certain ingredients that improve your gut health. So if you have a sensitive gut, then definitely try their protein powders. Apart from their protein powders, I have also tried their Sleep Like a Baby supplement and also their What Women Want supplement. Now I have been drinking What Women Want for a month now, but I wasn't very regular, so I would not say anything about it. I haven't noticed any difference. I haven't seen any results yet. But Sleep Like a Baby, I feel, has been working for me. I have been drinking it regularly since I got back from Vietnam, and that was 30th of January. So since then, I've been drinking it every day. And I think my sleep situation is better because it is very difficult for me to fall asleep, but now it takes me like 5 to 10 minutes to fall asleep, and I think it is doing its magic because I've tried everything else. I've tried staying up the entire night, staying up the entire next day, and then hoping that ठीक है अब मैं थक गई हूँ अब मुझे नींद आ जाएगी, but that never happens. I'm unable to sleep, but now it is better. Touch wood. I hope it stays the same. Also, I know it may look like just healthy milk. This has other ingredients as well, which I think have been helping. I totally forgot to mention that I also have their unflavored protein powder. Now, that has been the best thing that has happened to me this year. I add it to whatever I'm eating, my regular food. I'm making pasta, I'll just add it to the sauce, and it is just so great. You will not even feel like you have something added to your regular food. My favorite way to have that unflavored protein is to mix it in my dosa batter and then make a dosa. It's crispier and it's just so much better. So in my opinion, the protein powders by Cosmix are totally worth the hype. You should definitely try them out. This is not sponsored. And also their Sleep Like a Baby has worked for me. So for me, it is definitely worth it. The next product is HK Vitals Wedge Collagen, which now I think I've used for a good amount of time to judge properly. I have dry skin that's sensitive and acne prone, and along with a skincare routine with anti-inflammatory skincare products, regular exfoliation, and a good amount of hydration, adding this has really improved my overall skin health. I was watching some of my old videos, especially from the beginning of 2024, and I could see that my skin was breaking out every other day. So that has definitely reduced since the last few months of 2024 when I started consuming this collagen. I have been consuming this for months now, and I would say that it has really reduced the frequency of breakouts for me. It also tastes really good, and I actually look forward to drinking it every day. It is also super easy to make. You just add a spoon of it to a glass of water, mix it, and it's ready to drink. Collagen also has anti-aging benefits, so it can also help with wrinkles and fine lines, etc. if that is your concern. And if you're looking for a good collagen supplement to add to your routine and to glow from within, then definitely check this one out. It is actually worth the hype. Now, moving on to my favorite part of the video, I have two body care products to talk about. I have seen both of them a lot on my feed. I contemplated a lot and finally gave in and purchased them. The first product is this body oil from Vaseline. It is their intensive care Cocoa Radiant Body Oil. Before we talk about anything, I'm going to tell you that this smells like chocolate. It does not smell like cheap chocolate. It smells really nice. I really like the fragrance. It's not too strong. It's subtle. It's pleasant. It is also very easy to layer with my other gourmand fragrances. That's what I love about it. It also makes my perfumes last longer. So that's a bonus. Now talking about the glow, it definitely gives your body that glow because it's an oil. But what's different is its texture. The texture is not like that of an oil. The texture is of a gel. It's like a mix of an oil or gel. Like when you put it on your hand, it's gonna look like a gel. And if I spread it across, it will give this really warm feeling to my hand that an oil does. So it feels like an oil but looks like a gel, and this is how it's looking on my hand. I took a lot, and this is not how much you need for just your hand, of course. So I'm gonna spread it all over my arm and show you how it looks. You only need a tiny amount of this. This is the kind of glow that it gives. It looks very natural, does not look like my skin is oily, but that's only because I used a tiny amount, and that is exactly how you're supposed to use it. I've seen a lot of people online put a lot of it on their bodies, and that looks so sticky and uncomfortable because this oil is actually pretty heavy. When you put it on your skin, you're gonna feel it yourself. If you have dry skin, then you can definitely try this out. You will like it. But make sure you don't, go overboard with this. You can't apply a lot of it. It's gonna look patchy and weird, and it's gonna make you slippery. So just a tiny amount is enough. So this little bottle is not so little. It's gonna last you a really long time. If the skin on your body is on the oilier side, then I would say skip this. It is not for you. It will feel very heavy. And now with summers coming in, this is not the product that you need for your bodies. So in my opinion, this is a really good body oil. Definitely one of the best body oils that I've used till now. It's great for the winter season, great for dry skin, and it definitely is worth the hype. The next body care product that I have with me is this Dove body wash. Now, this new range of body washes from Dove was all over Instagram. I saw a lot of promotions, people talking about it, and really enjoying the product. So, I wanted to get it to try it out. And the one that I got is the Acne Clear variant. I'll tell you why I got this. So, as winter is going away and summer is almost here, my back knee has been triggered, and like my back and also the back of my arm has tiny red bumps all over, and I really wanted something to take care of that, and I chose this. And I can't believe that I'm saying this, but within like 4 to 5 washes, all of those tiny red bumps, they completely dried up, and I think they're gone now. I mean, obviously there are marks, but I don't feel the texture anymore. It's completely gone. And I'm really impressed. I have actually used up quite a bit of this one already. And I love using it every day, especially in the mornings, because the fragrance really wakes me up. And even though it has salicylic acid in it, it does not dry my body out. My body feels fine after using this. I won't say it's moisturizing, but it is non-drying. It lathers up really well, washes away quickly, does not take a lot of time to, wash off. My post-workout shower is always with this one to avoid further acne. So this one is surprisingly totally worth the hype. I did not expect it to be this effective, but I'm loving it, and I'm definitely gonna try the other variants as well. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any other variants and how they smell. I would love to get my hands on another one. Now moving on to some Korean skincare, the first product that I have with me is the Mixun Bean Essence, and I know that I got it a really long time back, but I just did not like it enough to talk about it. But a lot of you wanted me to talk about it, so here I am, better late than never. I'll start with the feel of this product. I just did not like the feel of this product. I know this has been marketed as an alternative to the snail mucin. Now, even though I'm not a big fan of the snail mucin essence itself, I think that has a much better texture than this, because this feels really weird. First of all, there's this warm sensation that I get as soon as I apply it on my face, and then it just sits on my face. It does not get absorbed. Now, talking about hydration, whenever I have used this at the serum stage of my routine to hydrate my skin, it hasn't done anything extraordinary. In fact, every time I have used this, I end up with a bunch of whiteheads all over my face. You can clearly see that I have not used a lot of it because I discontinued using it because I was just very, very disappointed. And finally, talking about exfoliation, I gave it another chance and I tried that viral exfoliation technique where you take a good amount of this product, massage it into your skin for a good amount of time, and then the product starts filling and your dead skin starts coming out. That did not happen, and my skin became red, my entire face became red. Slowly it felt warm, it looked red, and I just knew that I did not want to use it anymore. Now, even though it is a product with a very short and sweet ingredients list, without any alcohol, without any artificial fragrances, it was specially made to, suit sensitive skin and to minimize irritation. I don't think it worked for me. For me, this product is not worth the hype. It is too expensive for the amount of product that you're getting and for the results that you're getting. I don't think it is worth it. If you want something for hydration but you want a vegan alternative, then skip this and instead try the Plum Vegan Mucin. It is much better, much more hydrating, and actually leaves my skin plump and nice. And if you wanted to get this for exfoliation, for gentle exfoliation, then we have a lot of really nice, gently exfoliating toners in the market. Totally skip this, save your money, and invest it in better products. The next product that I have with me is BOJ's Aqua Fresh Sunscreen, and this is definitely worth the hype. I really like it, and I like it more than the original. Now, even though I have dry skin and I really like the original one as well, that does feel a little too much for me in the summer season. My T-zone becomes oily, and the dewy finish of that sunscreen is something that just does not work for me in the hotter months, and I prefer lighter sunscreens. And this one is something that I really look forward to using during the summer season. It is really light in texture, it is lighter than that one, it is much more fluidy, and it does not leave any white cast. Even that one does not leave a white cast, but that has an initial white cast for the first 5-10 seconds when you're, blending it in. But this does not have that as well. I made a comparison video for both of them recently, a YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna link that up here. You can watch that. But overall, I would say if you have combination or oily skin, then definitely get this one and not the original. If you have dry skin or very dry skin, then the original is for you. The best part is that no matter how many layers of this one I apply, it does not pill. Reapplication is very easy with this one. Now moving on to the Tirtir Cushion Foundation. I have it in the shade 17 and Vanilla, and this is a horrible, horrible shade match. It is like 5 shades lighter, and I don't know how I ordered it and why I ordered it, but I was so disappointed with myself. Now let's start with some things that I like about this foundation. This has really high coverage, and if I put this on, I will not need a concealer. And I also really like the finish of this. It's a very nice natural gradient finish, and it also feels very comfortable on the skin. You will not feel like you have a full-fledged foundation on. The shade range is of course very inclusive. I'm sure everyone can find their shade in this, but finding that shade is really a struggle. And I'm not talking about finding your shade match as per the website, because I know there are a lot of ways now to find your correct tater shade, but I have not seen people talk about the way this oxidizes. It oxidizes a lot. When I got it and I swatched it for the first time, I was so sad because the shade match was horrible. But after an hour, it looked like a shade that was just, 1 or 2 shades lighter on me. And I was surprised. I was, in fact, shocked to see how much it oxidized. I have not seen a lot of creators talk about how much it oxidizes, and I get it, the finish and everything is really nice. But at the end of the day, it is a cushion foundation only. The cushion applicator, in my opinion, is not very comfortable. I have the mini size, and this one is not comfortable. Like, I'm not comfortable using this. I prefer using a brush. Also, you're only getting 18 grams of product for 2000 rupees. If you just want a good full coverage foundation that has a nice finish and feels comfortable on the skin, get the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation. That's a really good one where you get double the quantity in half the price. So this cushion foundation, in my opinion, is a good product, but it is extremely overhyped. Finally, moving on to some popular international skincare. The first 2 products that I have with me are from Rhode, and you can't blame me because Rhode's marketing is on point. Every product looks so tempting, and it is honestly sad that it's still not available in India. First up, I have their Barrier Butter. This was a new launch. I got this in December, and I did use it a lot in December and January. And I think it's a nice product. It has a really nice, creamy, buttery texture that spreads beautifully on the skin and moisturizes it very well. Now, I would not say that it does a lot for hydration. It's not very hydrating, but I like to use it as an occlusive at the end of my skincare routine to seal everything in, to lock in the moisture, which I think it does really nicely because whenever I use it at night, to seal in my skincare. The next day, I wake up with really healthy looking plump skin. I like to use this once a week or when my skin is feeling drier than usual. If I use it 4 days in a row, I'm gonna get some whiteheads here and there because it is pretty heavy. So I like to use it very mindfully, and I think it is definitely worth the hype. I think it's gonna be a great product for people with dry skin and people who live in colder regions. The next product is their peptide lip tint. Now this has the same formula as their peptide lip treatments that I really like. I restocked my peptide lip treatment even this time. I love the formula. It heals your chapped lips, keeps your lips moisturized for a long time, and I of course love how they look on the lips. I don't have it on right now, but I'm gonna put this on and show you how it looks. I'm not very happy with the shade that I got. It is the shade Toast, and it did not look as good as I expected it to be. It was pretty underwhelming. This is how the shade Toast looks, and it's not as pigmented as I thought it would be. This was very underwhelming for me, and I was disappointed with my pick, but I love the formulation, so I'm gonna make this work. This product is definitely worth the hype. I'm also really happy about the fact that this time it did not get that grainy texture. It's absolutely smooth and buttery. Also, the lip tints have no fragrance or taste. Next up, I have the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I have this mini because I got this set of 4, and this is the one that I use the most. This is in the variant iced coffee, and it smells really nice. Now this again is very thick, very nourishing, smells so good. This is also great for super dry and chapped lips, and I think that it is worth the hype. I prefer the feel of the Rhode peptide lip treatments much more than this one. Those are thicker, and this is not as thick as that. Also, that has a glossier finish. This is a normal finish. I'm gonna apply it and show you how it looks. This is how it looks. I know that this is also glossy, but it is thinner in consistency than the Rhode one. This is very similar to the Indie Wild dewy lip treatment texture wise. If I had to pick one of these, I think it would be this. This is a lip balm that I have repurchased. This I'm not too sure of because I think the price of this one is double the price of this one, and this is really great. I also feel that this Conscious Chemist Lush Lips Lip Balm is a great alternative to this one, and this one has a thicker texture than this one. Now because both of these, the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment and the Lush Lips Conscious Chemist ka, because these are thicker in texture, they stay on the lips for a longer time than this one. This disappears after some time, but these stay for a while because they stick to your lips. What I want to say is that all of these are worth the hype. It is actually a matter of preference. If you like something nourishing which is not very heavy on the lips, then go for the Summer Fridays lip balm. And if you like something nourishing which looks like a gloss and stays on for a while, is thick in texture, then go for this. And if both of these are out of your budget, then this Conscious Chemist Lush Lips is a great alternative. Finally, the last product for today's video is this Instant Detox Mask from Kodali. I recently spoke about it in my Nykaa sale recommendations video, and I'm so glad that it is finally in stock on Nykaa and even on Tira. This mask really cleans your pores. Every time I use it, I'm left with super clean skin, and the texture of my skin feels much better. My skin feels smoother, and I really feel that it is worth all the hype. I mean, of course, there are a lot of clay masks in the market that really clean your skin, but this just does that better. I also really like the Innisfree Pore Clay Mask. That does take a lot of time to take off. This washes away really quickly. This is definitely not a product that you need, but if you're in the mood to splurge, then this one is not gonna disappoint you. And with that, we have come to the end of this video. It is 11:30 p.m. right now, and only I know how I have pulled this off today. Tell me in the comments, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And which of these products are looking exciting to you. If you watched the video till here, then don't forget to leave this emoji in the comments so that I know who you are. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.